Man, we'll catch this before the sun go off. It's that Peterbilt everybody love. And I see you steering on it. Y'all know what that is? 600 cat. That's the king right there. You can hear that thing. I hear them when they come by. Got that rumble to it. It sounds like no other motor. That's how I know what it is. I seen this guy going up a hill. And he was going up a hill. I'm like, man, you must be empty. He said, no. He said, I'm fully loaded. I said, what you got in there? He said, 6 1/4 kitty. I said, God damn. Woo. You got to pee. Go ahead, tell me about the truck, bro. We just want to look at it while you tell me about it.
It ain't nothing special, man. It's 99 Peterbilt. So I'm E-log exempt. I'm still running on paper.
Oh, that's a beautiful thing. And this your truck and trailer, you got your own authority?
Yes, yeah, that's me, Jordan Thomas.
That's what's up.
Pushing a 15 double over transmission. Low timer say up against the dash. My high gears is up for 5th gear. Should be in most other trucks. I run in 355 rear ends. She ain't no speed demon, but she don't know what a hill is.
Yeah, that's all I need to do. Not know what a hill is. Need to pull.
She just get old work truck. She's a work in progress here. Probably next year. She's gonna look a little different. I'm gonna get rid of that black paint. I think it looks good, but it's just too damn hot in the summertime that I'm gonna end up flat topping it next year.
Flat top?
Oh yeah.
Are you cut the sleeper down, make the sleeper smaller?
Oh yeah.
Why? Aerodynamics?
Oh no, actually it probably hurts aerodynamics.
Oh.
And I've always loved them old school flat top look. You know, my favorite truck was always 359 versus 379. But
this is my favorite as far as Peterbilt's. Once I got on, well, really, my original favorite was cab overs.
Oh yeah.
You know, classic cab overs. But then when I like the Peterbilt, I said, oh, we got a Peterbilt 379 long nose.
Oh yeah. It's a good old truck. I mean, it'll nickel and dime you to death. I've got a little problem with my air dryer right now. It's wanting to dump a little too much air, so it looks like I'm gonna have to play mechanic again whenever I get home.
So at least you know how to do a lot of that stuff. I'm having to try to, you know, just like you open your hood, I'm just having to open my hood and look around and see it, fidget around and see what I could do and, you know, what I can't do, what need to be done. So when I got the oil change, this dude was telling me a lot of stuff that I didn't know, which was good. But I wanted to show you a truck. That's dope. But I want to ask you about this bull hauler. We're going to end this right here. Put this on the video. This is a dope truck, 379P. Look at them pipes on it. I know she blowing. I finally called up with one of the elite truck drivers, a cattle hauler. He don't haul cattle no more. He haul flatbed now. But I wanted to find out, you know, they say them boys are getting all that money, so I wanted to ask the cattle hauler who actually did it. My man right here wanted to tell us about what really cattle hauling entails. In your word.
Well, like a guy told me whenever I first started trucking, he said, man, he said, if you're gonna pull a cow wagon, he said, forget everything that you've ever known about trucking, he said, because it's a whole different ball game. You know, it's count your weekends goodbye. You know, a lot of times you'll have to load out, you know, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whenever the sales are going on, or you know, got a rancher or a farmer, you know, needing to get got his cattle sold, and they're going to, you know, feedlot, kill lot somewhere out west. You know, you got to cock your hammer. You know, whenever you shut that door, you know, that left door stays closed. You know, it ain't no time for stopping and, you know, grabbing a bite to eat here, taking a nap there. I mean, when you shut the door, you got to get them girls out there.
So what's the average, you know, miles on the run? 'Cause I know y'all got to stay awake with the cattle, you know, with food all the way to get there. So what's like the average runs you do for the cattle haul?
Most of them guys, you know, most of the guys around home, from Russell County Stockyard in Russell Springs, Kentucky to Cactus Feeders in Ulysses, Kansas, you're looking at 1,163 miles.
1,163 miles nonstop.
That's make sure you got your tank full before you left the house. time to ride. You know, whenever you shut that gate.
That's no naps. You can't stop to take a nap. You got to shake the whole ride out.
Well, when you're looking at, you're hauling livestock,
yeah.
that they're living,
Yeah.
And I know there's all these animal activists and stuff out here. You know, I ain't one of them, but I'm a cattleman myself, and I love my cows and I want them treated good.
Yeah.
And but it also comes out of our pocket. You know, if you're out here and you get a steer down on a trailer, and it dies, well, hey, that's coming out of your pocket.
How much does that cost? If you lose a cow in the truck, how much does that cost?
Right now, market value as of Wednesday, I was sitting at the stockyard just kind of seeing what cattle was bringing. Good steers are bringing about $1.50 a pound. So when you look at a 500-pound, 700-pound steer, bringing $1.30 to $1.50 a pound, you can just kind of imagine what that's like.
Yeah. Definitely a bill you don't want to incur, kind of waste a trip. Now you say when you use these trips usually run about 1,100 miles, and usually pay what, $4, $5? Sometimes you get $5 out the ass.
It just kind of depends on how you go with. You know,
what's the average?
I'd say about 4 1/4.
4 1/4. And you say you there's nothing to backhaul back.
No.
You got to have cattle, so you just deadhead back and pick up again and shoot out.
Yeah, it's a rat race out there, and you drop them and turn right around, and it's a rat race back home.
Yeah, because you can't really save no fuel going back home because you got to run hard. So it come out to about $2 a mile.
Roughly.
It's basically just like I guess cattle hauling, I would say, is like anything else in trucking. You gotta love doing it.
You do, you know.
you gotta want to do it.
It's a different way of life, you know, and it's a whole different driving style. You know, a lot of these guys out here, if you was to put a bull wagon behind them, they wouldn't last very long at all. Well, mainly because you got to know how to take off. You know, you see a lot of these big gear jammers. You know, they want to. That dang hood on that truck will be flexing. You know, they're taking off like a bat out of heck. And, you know, they'll come up to a stoplight and slam on their brakes. And you can't do that. That's just knocking them cows around. You got to be smooth shifting out. You got to be smooth stopping. And I get people all the time that'll holler at me on the radio, even with my flatbed. Well, that gum driver, if I couldn't take off any faster than that, you know, I believe I just parked the truck. Hey, buddy, you drive your rig, and I'll handle my own.
Damn right. I can tear my shit up. I do what I want to do with it. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I want y'all to hear from what my man out his mouth himself. Before we got all getting dark out here. We're going to close this out. This is Jordan Quadell. What's your name, bro?
Jordan Thomas.
It's Jordan Thomas, the owner. He's an owner-operator. And when I say I'm interviewing an owner-operator, this is a real owner-operator here. Title in his pocket. Okay.
Shoot, man,
so if you don't got tight in your pockets, let's stop throwing that around.
And I'm just a guy out here trying to make a living.
Oh,
like
no. Everybody,
else.
you know, dudes tell me because I got a lease truck. You know, I'm paying IFTA and everything else. Oh, you're not an owner operator. I'm an owner operator. No, so I want to clarify to get everything straight. You're an owner operator because you have the title that says your name, not a lien. Like me and everybody else who's making payments. Me, who's the lease person, and everybody got me everywhere else. We're making payments, so we're all lease operators.
Well, you got me on here, man. Anybody that's out there listening, hey, I heard it 1,000 times whenever I bought my own truck. Everybody told me, hey, don't do it. I'm 28 years old. You know, I've been running this truck for quite a while. And everybody said, hey, man, don't do it. There ain't no money in trucking. Don't do it. Hey, I encourage anybody. If anybody's got the inclination to go out here and be an owner-operator, do it. Don't listen to what people tell you, because the only way you're going to find out whether you can make it or not is if you try. I'd rather try something and fail than to think I never tried it at all.
Yeah, right.
With that being said, it is a whole different ball game. You know, I've got to keep up with where I buy my fuel, you know, every mile that I run in every state. And, you know, thanks to my wife helping me out, you know, at sitting back at home and, you know, getting a broker load or something, she'll set me up with new brokers and everything.
The wife do the IFTA 2290, all that
she
stuff.
Does. Yeah, she does about all that.
That helps a lot.
It does.
That helps a lot, man. If you can focus on just driving the truck and let them take care of that office stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I just want to focus on driving the truck. You do the paperwork stuff.
Somebody coming in and, you know, sitting down and figuring out your invoices, who owes you still, and you know, who you got to bill for this week. You know, especially I'm my own mechanic, my own dispatcher, you know, everything. It's it takes a lot of different hats to be able to make a good living.
Yeah, everybody wondering why they get my own authority. You hear him talk. He had his own authority and everything. There's a lot going on. So that's for those who don't know. Just talking about why you didn't get stuff. That's because you don't know. So it's a lot wrapped up in this package, right?
It's you know, freedom ain't free.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Personally, how much do you pay yourself as far as like we would say a paycheck a week?
And hey, I'm actually glad you asked me that.
Yeah, this is an important question.
You wouldn't believe this. I pay myself $600 a week.
That's good. I don't pay myself nothing. That's good.
You know,
you see that? He has his own authority and all that. He is the boss. All authority, that's his name, his MC number. He pays himself $600 a week.
And when I'm at home, I've got an 86 Chevrolet truck and a 96 Jeep that I paid $15 for, or $1,500 for my Jeep. That's my daily driver. I don't have a big fancy pickup truck. My wife, when I was in the military, I was stationed in Hawaii. We bought a little Mazda Tribute off of my first squad leader, gave $3,000 for it, had it 5 years. It's back home. She drives it every day. It's paid for. And I live in a little old single wide trailer in the hills of Kentucky. But hey, the wife's happy, I'm happy. I love my job, I love what I do. She's happy with me, so. And
that's all it's about, man. I'm glad to see somebody out here. I ain't pipe him up. He said it himself. He said everything. It's some of the same stuff you hear me say. And that's what I'm talking about, man. We ain't gonna hold you. This is my man right here. What's your name? Tell me your name again.
Jordan Thomas.
Jordan Thomas.
Hell, it's right there on my door.
Yeah. It's my man Jordan Thomas. I'm your boy Party. Y'all stay safe.